Cancel.
Schweezy.
I had my first guitar fail post-pandemic. I've got to play a lot of shows. I kind of put myself in like a very unfortunate situation because in 2019 I wanted to finish an album, which that never came to fruition. The album I don't think ever came out. So if you like my song Oceans, then that was originally supposed to be which is on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you are streaming your music these days. Which was 2019. I was going to finish the album and release at the end of the year, and then after that, I was going to, start really touring more music, releasing more music videos, yada yada yada, the whole 9 yards. My music life. I don't get to talk about the music life. I do. It's usually me mushroom hunting or BuzzFeed and cringe and all that stuff. But no. No, I haven't got to talk. 2019, I basically took the year off from playing any shows. I was playing shows all the time so much I wasn't even, posting them on Facebook or whatever. Or, actually promoting it and shit like that. And then came, so like that. And then I ended up moving from being the Sam Schwegler project to Schweezy. And so that was a whole ordeal, and so I had to change. And so the idea was I was going to push that album to a year later. And then in the meantime, I released my EP Kings. It's a long story. So basically, I took the year 2019 off from playing shows and stuff like that to finish writing. And then 2020 happened, and we all know what happened in 2020. So I haven't really got to play a lot of music in that, in the meantime. So here comes 2022 and stuff like that. So, I played at my dad's funeral. I told you a couple weeks ago. I played guitar for my old high school, which now has a guitar class. I played some of their choirs too. Got to talk to them about music. It was cool and stuff like that. So I played for those things. Like my dad's funeral, I don't consider that I played a show. It was my dad's funeral, and I don't consider. I don't know. I mean, I consider it playing music. I don't consider it actually going out and playing a show or whatever. And stuff like that. So my last technical one was really somewhere in 2018, I have to say. So anyways, though, so I'm here. I'm helping my mom out right now. I'm not in Nashville. Most of you were like, why are you not in Nashville? I'm helping out my mom right now. And she doesn't listen to a single word I say on anything. I'm trying to help her. And then she's doesn't take the help I give her. And I'm all right. It's a whole ordeal. That's not public, and we're not supposed to make that all of my life drama public knowledge. We don't do that. But anyways, though, I'm here helping my mom up in Missouri, and I get to see my old high school and stuff like that. I went back one day. I got a new guitar. If you don't follow me on Instagram at TheSchweezy, I got a new guitar, and I wanted to play with the jazz band and the jazz band because I know their current guitar player just graduated, and I was like, but they have there's no one playing with them during rehearsal right now, and he's the teacher who is doesn't matter what day it is, we're gonna play some music, which me as an adult now, I like the idea of let's play some songs, let's have some fun, just jamming out and stuff like that. Doesn't matter what we play. Back then it was kind of yeah. But I get the kids kind of suck. The kids I was in high school with, not the kids I played with. I'm not saying anything about them. Anyways, then I just stuck around with the guitar and the choir classes just to hang out, talk to them. Because I'm giving lessons to some of them. That's not anything to do with this podcast. Anyways, though, what was I saying? Yeah, so I was hanging out, doing stuff with them. Oh, yeah, no, I had to tell you this story. So I won the Louis Armstrong Award. I have it. I'm gonna be cut off for a second because of the beautiful brick wall. So I won this Louis Armstrong Award. I think hopefully it's in frame back in high school, and like that. And so I got the little trophy and everything. I actually told some friends the other day. They were like, "You won the Louis Armstrong Award? That's impressive." I'm like, yeah, I'm built different. And so I went to where the plaque was in the school, and I fucking looked up at him. I'm just checking to see. Look, my name's up there. And the kid there was like, wow, that's so cool. And I'm like, imagine she didn't give a shit at all about what I was saying. Oh, that was funny though. Anyways though, so yeah, they do a concert at the end of the year called, like, it's like a for the fun of a concert. So like throughout the year, you know, they have the marching band, the other band concerts, the jazz band has their concerts and stuff like that. But then in the choir has their, you know, concerts too, and you know, they're singing more traditional choir music, more traditional band music, marching band music, jazz band music, and stuff like that. So this concert's it's really cool. I actually really like this concert because it's called for the fun of it, and it's like no like goal in mind. Like everyone just plays something, and so there's a lot of guitar students there now. They have a guitar class at my old high school, which is insane. Like it's insane to think about. I was like, oh. And so I went to and so they wanted me to play at the concert. So I was like, okay, I'll play. And so I'm like, yeah, because I want to be the center of attention at all times. That's who I am. And so so, you know, I ended up, you know, I wanted to play that. When people were, and if you're thinking I'm trying to like dragging my feet playing this thing, no, I haven't got to play a lot of shows in the last like 2.5 years. So I'm down to play any fucking place. They're like, oh, you're doing a happy hour thing at your country club and you want me to play for tips? Okay, I'll play. And I just be like, Miami. I'm just down to play that shit. So I played, a lot of the kids were doing musical theater stuff. I saw the list and I was like, okay, I gotta do a musical theater song. And now no one wants to hear me sing Les Mis, even though I did a perfect rendition of Stars a couple months ago. There, out in the darkness, a fugitive running, fallen from God. Or I could have, if I could have found the proper Jean Valjean, I could have been Javert. Valjean, at last, we see each other plain. Monsieur le Maire, you wear a different chain. Could have been, no, so I couldn't find anyone to duet with me on that. So I did Louder Than Words from Tick, Tick, Boom because that song makes me think about my dad. So obviously I had to play it. You know, obviously we got to get sentimental sometimes. Sometimes I become sentimental. But I really like that song in general because the song's about like, because it's the last song of the musical Tick, Tick, Boom. And the song's about like, why do we do anything? And sometimes like the answer is open-ended, but that's what the song means to me. Why do we do anything? And you know, obviously Jonathan Larson, you know, he was singing it from perspective of his best friend was just diagnosed with AIDS, and so he was on a ticking time bomb of dying. And then, like, he says all these other friends who died of AIDS, and they were on ticking time bombs. And so you think about everyone's on this ticking time bomb. That's why it's called Tick, Tick, Boom. And, you know, he was about to turn 30 and worrying about his career. And so, I don't know. That was, you know, my thought process through the whole thing. That's why I love Tick, Tick, Boom. That's why y'all need to go see it. So I'm getting ready to go up on stage. I'm, like, second to, like, last or whatever. So, like a good musician, I decided to tune my guitar. I hit the E string, it buzzes like a motherfucker, and I look up at everything, you know, I look at everything, then I, like, see the string is out of place, so I try to, like, pull it back in place, and then it just falls back, and I realize the nut has chipped. Now, the nut is this little thing that connects the neck to the headstock. I'll show you a picture right here of what happened. I posted on Instagram too. So for those of you who are listening, you don't have to find the video. You can just go to my Instagram page and see it. And the headstock nut. And I was like, okay. I was like, does anyone else have a guitar I could borrow? One of the other kids let me borrow his like nice Taylor guitar. And also, that kid like kicks my ass at guitar. He like wanted my card for guitar lesson. I'm like, Jesus, I don't want to give lessons to someone who's better than me. Anyways, though, it was good. I think I played fine. Maybe pitchy a little bit. I was playing it in G, a half step down on my guitar. I assumed it was standard tune on his guitar, so I did sing it a half step higher than I wanted to. Overall, I think it went well. I heard people liked it. And then apparently people heard that I busted a nut, which I did not say to anyone. I wish I would have said that. I busted a nut. And I handled it really well. Which, I mean, I've done worse at concerts. I've dealt with amps not working, PA system's not working, yada yada yada. And so, anyways, though, it was fun. It was fun to play, but it was nice to have my first guitar fail. Everyone, if you're a guitar player and if you're new to playing guitar, you need to perform, and you're gonna have bad performances. This for me wasn't a bad performances; it was a bad situation that happened, and like it was nice explaining me. My friend saw the picture, and like his girlfriend who doesn't play guitar, and he was like, "Yeah, there's no way he could have continued to play the guitar after that." And most people understand. I showed them the picture of what happened; they understand, but so there's a way you deal with shit like that, and I handle that shit okay. Well, I mean, because I'm built different. That's the reason why. Hey, you just finished one of the many, many highlights from Cancel Schweezy. We got plenty more on the channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you like what you just watched, go ahead and smash that like button as well. Go subscribe for more so we can teach you how to be a better human in our world. So, yeah, stay awesome.